Howdy Hon, welcome back to the channel. This is Stephsgotit, and today we have got our Monday night whipping chat with a painting, excuse me, with a painting from Victoria's Moon. And this is the painting that I've been reviewing for them, and along with a lot of other people. But I am still working on mine because I got a late start on it. So it is our Monday night whipping chat until it is completed. And we get to do the final review and let the company know what we thought of the painting. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me invite you to go ahead and grab your current WIP and set it up. And let's get started. All right. So I will have in the description bar where I got everything that I am using, from my pens to my trays to my storage containers to the canvas to the table to the light pad. All of that information will be down below in the description bar. And yes, I am using a light pad. Let's get a little glimpse of it. And there it is on the table. And this table, there's also information on where I got this table from that I have been using to do my whipping chats, including my paint by number whipping chat the other day. So it's been working pretty good. We're going to go ahead and start the timer because I can't be left unchecked. So we're going to set this for 1 hour. Let's do 50 minutes. Because we need 5 minutes for the introduction and all that good stuff. So, oh, no, not 93 hours. I'm sorry, my bad. Let's go up to 55 minutes. And, well, let's go to 50 because I've been rambling for a few minutes here. So 50 minutes. Okay. And so we got 50 minutes and we're going to start. There we go. All right. So if you see me pick up my water bottle, because you see this little light goes off, that means that I need to pick up my water bottle and take a sip. You can find these at the Five Below store. Okay, so I will be drinking during this water, during this during this recording. I did a live on Facebook. It was horrible. Or my pineapple juice, which I'm going to drink some of before we start. And you can go ahead and, ouch, wax up your pins and all that good stuff. Okay, I just finished doing a Zumba toning class. So I'm a little tired. Not to mention, because I was trying to do that crazy live, I didn't eat properly, eat early enough for class. So I was really struggling in the class because I had not eaten properly before. Because I slept late and all kind of stuff. Anyway, it is what it is. We are going to be using a couple of multi-placers again. I love the areas where I get to on this painting where I can use the multi-placers. We're going to go ahead and turn that light pad on low. Okay. And we're going to get some of our wax set up. And let's see. Yes, this is our 6 placer. Go ahead and wax it up. And the wax stayed in the jar. All right. There. Ooh, ooh. Are we coming? Are we coming? Yes. Okay, we're coming. I'm going to use the lid to kind of push that in because it's half coming out. There we go. Whoa. There we go. And we're going to fill our 3 placer. I'm just going to do it in my hand. And that one's in. And let's see, we're going to fill our plastic tip again, which I have been loving this plastic tip from Jim's handmade pens. You can also get plastic tips from KK's unique diamond painting pens. And I usually use this metal tip to straighten. I'm going to put some in this metal tip though. There we go. So now we're all waxed up. So I hope that you are enjoying your President's Day and you got to get a little time off. I got to be off and I loved it. I got to be off from I'm going to take this multi-placer, 6-placer out and put the 3-placer in. I got to be off from, I didn't have to do any scout classes in the schools today because the schools were closed. As was the council scout office too, so I really didn't have to do anything today. So I slept in because we didn't get to sleep in Saturday because we got up at the wee hours of the morning to drive to Atlanta to visit the Bishop's Storehouse and the temple in Atlanta. So I didn't sleep late this weekend at any time, so I thought I'd take advantage of that opportunity today. And I loved it. Although I had stuff I needed to do, I really didn't mean to sleep as late as I did, but it is what it is, right? I still enjoyed it. It didn't help my day go better, or my plans go better, but I still enjoyed it. Let's see. I had a list of things in my mind to talk about, but of course I did not write them down, and of course they seem to have slipped my mind. I tell you, being forgetful is just no fun. I tell you, no fun at all. So I have not reported back to you guys in a while on the status of my yoga certification and the personal trainer. Well, I think the last time I reported back to you, I told you that I had completed Yoga Essentials 1 and taken that exam. I have also completed Yoga Essential 2 and completed that. And I have completed the Sunrise Yoga and taken the exam for that and completed that. So I now have Sunrise Yoga that I can add to my credentials. Whoop whoop. As well as checking off some goals that I had for this year. And that was one of the goals, to complete that certification. And I did it, guys. I did it. I'm so happy. And not only did I do it, I did it way before it was time. It wasn't time. I mean, it had to be done by the 26th of this month, and I did it all by the 13th of this month. So I'm very stoked about that. It means I can now go ahead and focus on some other things that I need to finish, and some work things that I need to get done that I've been procrastinating on because I just haven't. Well, I was sick, really. It was supposed to be done. They wanted it done in January, but I went down sick for those 2 or 3 weeks in January, so I wasn't fit. I couldn't do it so now I need to buckle down and do it. I really wanted to finish my certification first, and that was priority one. And now that I've gotten that done, at least the yoga one, I can go ahead and focus on this work assignment project that I need to do. And then once I get through with that, I'll jump back into the personal training certification, so that I know it won't be by my birthday, because my birthday is in 2 weeks. But at least if I can get it, finish studying it and get ready, prepped for it by May, and take the certification exam in May, that will be cool. And then I will start my summer with another credential added on, and that will be cool. I do want to go back to school, not online. It has got to be in person, in a room with a teacher and students. This online thing does not work for me. But my husband and I were talking about it, and we think I kind of want to move towards a dietitian, because I really did enjoy that stuff when I was doing it. Those classes that I had for when I was doing the online school, the dealing with nutrition. And so I'm going to be doing a little research to see what all of that involves, and what schools offer that, and prices. That's one thing I'm going to miss about the online school. Well, our online school at our church. The price was the bomb. Cannot beat it. That was the only thing that kept me going back, trying it again and again and again, is because you really can't beat the price that the church was offering us. But the price is no good if I still can't settle into the program and function. So I'm going to try that. And I'm tired of walking over all these boxes. So I really need to do some unbox some diamond paintings. That's a Z, and get them posted so I can get rid of some of these boxes. So I might do 2 unboxings. One is going to be a non-diamond painting. It's not a diamond painting, but it's going to help with that, along with many other things around here. But it's just been a hot minute since I unboxed a diamond painting. I've been going through that stash that I had from the beginning that I'd never posted. And I'm like, I recorded these things. I need to post them. And it helped me when I was sick to have those when I started getting better, I had those to fall back on. So I wasn't pressed for trying to speak for an hour or whatever, recording videos. So I set up for this live at the back door, because there's a window at the back door, and these lives are for my Mascara Beauty channel, right? So on Facebook. So I set up everything, got my little mirror, my little ring lights, and my lighted magnifying mirror, because I can't see without my glasses. So doing a makeup tutorial is kind of funny. So I get everything set up, and I sit down, I start the recording. And doing a live is nerve-wracking. I mean, doing these videos can be nerve-wracking, but at least I can edit, and make it sound like I have some sense and, not too crazy. But doing a live feed, you don't have that option. Whatever comes out of your mouth is gone out into the world. And so anyway, I'm shooting this blinking video, and I'm just starting it. And all of a sudden it says, you're in a bad location. We can't continue your live. You need to move spots. So I try to reset the camera up and scoot my table back a little bit, in hopes of finding that it will pick back up with the internet. Well, I have been knocking my magnifying mirror on the floor since I was setting up there. After I get the legs on the camera rearranged so that the camera is somewhat sitting on the table and somewhat hanging on the floor, the tripod. The stupid magnifying mirror falls, breaks into all its individual pieces. I get that set up. I mean, I pick that up and realize I'm not going to be able to use it because, mind you, I have a Zumba toning class to get ready for. And so I get this. That light is bugging me over there. Hold on a second, guys. So I get... Oh, stand this light shining in my face. There. All right. Can you still see? Yep, you can still see. And I'm not blinded by that light. Okay. Then when I try to start back recording, it decides, oh, I'm sorry, you can't go live. You can only do a recording. I'm so frazzled at this point because not only did the mirror fall, when I was starting that recording again, the camera fell. Then it wouldn't go live. I said, fine, just do the recording. I'm so frustrated and just frazzled. At this point, I'm really just frazzled, right? So I'm like, okay, I don't care. Just record this stupid video so I can put it up and I can be done with this process. Then halfway through, it decides, oh, well, you know what? If you go live right this moment, we can post the whole video. Oh, whatever. Just do it. And that video is a hot mess. But it taught me, or I realized as I was doing that even if you're nervous or scared about doing something, because so many of the artists were talking about being afraid to go live because, it's live. And so I posted this nice little message for them. And is that a 7 or a Z? That's a Z. And telling them about my experience, basically. And it's like, if your live has to be better than this was. And if you ever want to make yourself feel better, just pop on over to my page and watch that live and you'll feel better about yourself. But it was a hot mess. Everything went wrong. I forgot what I was doing. I forgot what order I normally do things in. I did things backwards and just whatever. But the point I was making to them was just do it. Don't expect your first time to be perfect. And I'm nervous about it too and scared, but I just jumped on and did it. I mean, and just to realize that no matter while you're doing it, whatever happens, just press forward. Accept what it is. Oh, my glasses were dirty. That's why I couldn't see very well. And just press forward. That's all you can do. And your first time isn't going to be great, nor the second or the third, It may take a minute before you get to that point where, I hope this Z looks too much like a 7. I hope these are all in the right places. Whoop. So it basically boils down to just tackling your fears, right? That's all you can do. But I can tell you what, you're never going to get better at it if you never do it. So sitting there being afraid of it isn't going to help you accomplish anything. So jump out there and do it. Get it done. And guess what? I'm going to do another live Friday. I'm going to do a glam look live on Friday. Am I nervous? Heck yeah. Scared. But I'm going to do it. I remember when I was in my late 20s, because really I grew up being afraid of my own shadow. I mean, truth be told, when you have all of the molestations and rapes and, all those kind of things um, your confidence is not something that you radiate. And so in my mid-20s, I just up one day and decided, you know what? I'm tired of being afraid of my own shadow. So everything that pops into my mind that I want to do, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. That's actually how I became a belly dancer. I heard it on the radio and thought, you know what? I'm going to do that. And I did it. And I was great at it when I was, doing my practicing and everything and on top of my game. And I will be again when I get back on my game. But I just decided I was tired of being afraid to do all the things that seemed like they were so much fun and that I really wanted to do. So at some point you really have to check yourself and put fear aside and live life. You only get this one opportunity. It's your moment. You better own it, to live a full life. And if you're not hurting anyone and you're living within moral standards and codes of your life, go for it. Get out there, baby. Make it happen. Ooh. I'm going to find drills all over this sewing room when I sweep it up, because I have wasted so many of them in these little things popping out. But yeah, so there's something you want to do, just make up your mind that you want to do it and go do it. Go live life before it passes you by. Because it will, if you're not living it, it will pass you by. I know that one, but it's not right, but I didn't want to take it off. There we go. Yeah. So I'm just going to jump in there. I'm going to go back to that mindset of my mid-20s that there's something you want to do and it's something good. It's not something that's going to hurt you or hurt your family or hurt your eternal perspective. Then go out there and do it. And the same thing means if there are people that you want to help and things that you want to do for people and you've always been kind of afraid to do it, just open your mouth and start talking. The Lord will do the rest. And go out there and help people and minister to people and check on people, see how they're doing. Don't let nervousness about you don't know what to say or what to do stop you. Because if that's the case, you'll never do anything that you want to do, or that if you're doing things that don't scare you, then you're not living outside your comfort zone and you're not growing. You can only grow when you step outside your comfort zone. All right. Let's see what else has been happening. My husband did the unboxing with me. That was cool. Because it's a huge box. And even though the item didn't require a lot to put it together afterwards, because it really already comes together, you just have to unfold it and fold it back up when you're done. But I needed him to help me dump it out of the box. So that was always fun. I love how he always takes an interest in whatever I'm doing and is always willing to be my cheerleader, be my photographer, or be my whatever. Woo, it's getting hot in here and I didn't turn the fan on and somebody has the heat on. So that was our valor that can go out to people in need, people who need food or things, for the house or whatever. And it also has stuff there that they pack up to send out to areas who need, who have natural disasters and need help. Like, what is this? Z? Okay. like you know, when hurricanes and tsunamis and stuff destroy areas, our bishop storehouses send care packages to those places to help people have food and water, or you know, toothpaste and diapers and things like that. So we got to tour the facility that was in Atlanta, and it was very cool. And I got to see some how the things that they prep to come to my area are prepped and put out and ready to deliver. So that was cool. Then we went to the Atlanta Temple and we did a session there. And then we got a hotel room because both of us were too sleepy to drive back, because we stayed up Friday night binge watching Criminal Minds on Netflix, which was really awesome because my husband has never binged a TV show. He's never binged any show. He only watches Netflix because he watches it with me. He's not big into TV because he can't pull himself away from it. So he just, I mean, we don't have TV here. And I didn't have TV when I married him. We had gotten rid of our TV too. So, but we do have Netflix and the internet. So he's never binged watched a show. So he actually, after he got done working that night, sat on the couch with me and binged watched Criminal Minds. So, and it was fun. We had a blast. We watched that whole season. And that means we didn't get to bed until 3 o'clock Saturday morning, which we had to be up at 5 o'clock Saturday morning to drive to Atlanta because the Bishop Storehouse was only open from 9 to noon. So we did manage to get out of the house in record time, especially for me. You know, I don't like mornings. And I stayed up even later than he did because I watched a video on YouTube after he went to sleep, because I didn't want to go into a deep sleep because I knew I wouldn't want to get up. So I was going to stay up and then just sleep on the way there. But the video I was watching ended up being really boring, so I fell asleep watching it. And but I did manage to get up, and we got on the road and everything. But we were both just too exhausted to drive all the way back to Alabama. So we got a hotel room, which we had originally planned to do it that way anyway. But then we changed our plans, and wouldn't you know it, we ended up doing that anyway. So we got a hotel room, we went and got dinner. This was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon by the time we got done with the tour and the session in the temple. Got a hotel room, came back, we ate. Yeah, we came to the hotel room and then we changed clothes and went and got something to eat, and came back to the hotel, watched the rest of some movie that was already in progress. I can't remember what it was. And what was that movie? And then I was out like a light. And you know, and I usually stay up all night in a hotel room because there's TV. And I want to watch TV. But not that time. My little butt fell asleep and slept most of the night. And we got up Sunday morning and came home and took care of some church responsibilities and got scout stuff ready, only to realize that I didn't have class today. So anyway, that's how that went. What else is going on? I gotta have some air. This heat is killing me. My face is flushed. Oh. Okay. Whew. I'm grunting like an old lady, but if you haven't been watching the WIP and Chat for the paint by numbers, you are missing it. I am really impressed, and I'm actually sitting here looking at it like it's on the wall over there, hanging on a hanger. And it is really, I'm really stoked to see how this is going to turn out. She looks really good. Even just sitting here looking at the little parts that are done compared to the painting, it's so cool that you can actually make out everything. I am really, really stoked about that painting and getting it completed. And I invite you to check it out. Even if you just pop in and look at the painting and pop back out, that's fine. Just check it out. I think the painting's really cool and I just want to share it. If you're ever thinking about doing something like that, check out Victoria's Moon and see the painting. And this diamond painting is Victoria's Moon's also, in case you didn't know. So they already had diamond paintings, but I guess they're venturing into paint by numbers, or they already had it and I didn't realize it. I'm not sure which. But I'm reviewing that for them as well. And I'm pretty sure they probably did the same thing they did with the diamond painting, sent them to a bunch of people that and asked them to give a review. And I like them because they understand that I'm going to give my honest opinion, and I'm not going to be bought or whatever. So that's pretty cool when you can do a review and the company understands that you have to be honest about what you discover, and they're okay with that, and they're okay with knowing what you found so that they can improve the product. I think that's pretty cool, and I certainly don't mind doing that for any company that is okay with knowing that I'm not going to lie about the product. But it's really cool when you don't have to lie about the product, because it's just a cool product. Or it's got some issues and you mention the issues, but the painting or the product, whatever it is, you're still able to use it and it comes out pretty, decent. So that's all pretty cool. So what you're working on, leave some down in the comments below. Let me know what you're working on while you're watching this WIP and chat. I'm nosy. But you know that already. Let's see. Oop, no. And there's some 7s after I just put the 7 down. Let's see. And this is 7? Yeah, 7. Put them there while you know where they are, because when you go back later you won't be able to find them. Is that a 7 or a Z? That's a Z, but this is a 7. I'm gonna go pause you right quick while I go look up some questions. Because apparently I just am not good at freestyling for an hour. For 15 minutes, yes, but for an hour, I think it's been pretty boring up to this point, huh? So let's get some more interesting stuff maybe we can chat on. There's another number 7. Okay, hun, hold that thought. Ooh! Actually, guys, we're almost, well, I don't know if we're almost, but when I stopped to go look for questions and I found the rest of the 7s and the Z's, I went to stop my watch and I realized really we only had 10 more minutes. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just end it right here. But I did find a questionnaire that I will use next week for the WIP and chat, so that we don't have any, we can have some interesting things to talk about as well as some hopefully funny things to talk about. So we've got that laid out. But I'm going to go ahead and end. I'm going to finish doing the letter D after I say goodnight to you guys. But I want to, and for some reason my eyes just aren't focusing tonight. So I need to get closer to the painting, which means I will probably put my head in your way. Another reason why I want to just go ahead and end. I'm not sure why my eyes aren't focusing as normally, as about as normal, good as they get. Not that they're ever great. But I want to wish you a good night and hope that you continue to enjoy the rest of your holiday, although it's winding down pretty quickly, your President's Day holiday. And if you have to go back to work tomorrow, like me, I wish you luck in getting ready for that. And get a good night's sleep so you can wake up refreshed in the morning. And I am going to say, I hope you have a good night. Thank you for stopping by my channel. It is much appreciated. And thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And thanks for commenting. I do read and respond to every comment. It's a happy part of my day to be able to do that. So feel free to drop a line anytime you like with whatever comment you'd like. I read them all. I'm going to wish you a good night. And remember, if you are having a good day, help someone else have a good day. It's those small and simple things in life that make life worth living. Love and shimmies, hon.